Calling Megaman! Calling Megaman! Come in, please! Megaman, we need you! We're down to the wire in our peacekeeping project! We've got to get those last energy crystals, or we can't finish it! Dr. Wily is here now too! Yes! He's finally found his sanity! He knows where the crystals are! They're in the mining worlds, but we can't get to them! The robots are running amok and they're destroying everything! You've got to get there, Megaman, and get those crystals! You'll have to face some pretty mean metal. Expect the worst. Is Rush there with you? Give him a bolt to chew on and tell him it's from us. What's that? We must be getting static. Sounds like you said woof. Megaman, get those mining worlds pronto. Grab the crystals and stop whoever's in charge. He's one lunatic guy. This is Dr. Light. Over and out. But no, seriously. Welcome everyone. I am Eric, also known as ZMC150, or EMC for short, and we are starting a brand new Let's Play. We are playing Mega Man 3. This is of the Mega Man Anniversary Collection for the PlayStation 2, just like the previous two if you've been following me. And that little excerpt was read off of a wiki. I'm pretty sure something, if it's not the same one, something very similar was found in the instruction book to this game. But this game really doesn't do anything to set up a story, although it has a couple of, I guess you can call them cutscenes throughout the game that kind of alludes to a bit of a story. So with that out of the way, let's just jump right in. Okay, my controller's now working. That kind of concerned me for a moment there. Wasn't responding. We're gonna go against my... No, we're not gonna start with Snake Man. We're gonna go to Top Man and start with. Most people will start with Snake Man. Most people will tell you to start with Snake Man. But I don't know, I've been having a lot of problems with him lately, so I'm gonna go with Top Man instead. And once again, we have... I have the navigation mode for this, the UI turned on, and okay. The reason for that is because if it's turned off, it becomes just like the classic games, so you don't have your live counters right on the main screen here. You wouldn't have a display of how much weapon energy you have left, like how many uses of a power you have left, and I kind of like that. So it's a little something that just differentiates this from the original, and I kind of like that little extra UI heads-up thing. However, I don't like the beat thing telling you where to go, and like that little exclamation point that shows up every now and then. I'm not a big fan of those, but you take the good with the bad, I guess. And you saw me a few times already. New mechanic introduced in Mega Man 3 is we now have this. We now have the slide that Mega Man is fairly known for. And actually, I'm going to take the high road here. Oh my God! Okay, this menu right here is actually also different with the Navi mode on, or the navigation mode on. That was just like the original with it turned off. So that is a nice little change, because the original was just a small thing along the... Why did I even bother coming up here? Oh, there's an extra... Can I get to it from this? No, I can't. Okay, well, I used the coil in the wrong spot. But yeah, the original UI was literally, it was just a strip across the bottom of the screen, and it only showed half of your powers on one side and the rest on the other, so you had to like flip pages, and it worked for the time, but oh my God, I'm getting lucky with lives. But at this point in time, in this day and age, if you want to say, it's slow and clunky, and I much prefer this, and I didn't actually realize that Navimo did that. So that's another thing I like about some of the changes they made or added into this version of the game. And so I haven't really been talking much about this level. There's really not much to talk about. It's pretty straightforward. It is just run-of-the-mill, nothing too difficult. Although actually I'm not about the level itself, but the whole slide mechanic, it's just down and jump. That is what it was like in the original. However, just like they added the auto fire or the rapid fire for this version, they also added a slide button. So I'm playing on the PS2. If I hit circle, I'll just slide immediately instead of having to push down and jump. So little things like that make controlling a little easier. And especially too, since like this is still very much an NES style of game and control, so some of the controls are at times a little clunky and not exactly the best responsive. Like right there, I actually tried to shoot as I was jumping and it didn't register my shot. So I ended up getting hit, but whatever. It's still a fun game. And there's really nothing wrong with it sticking to its roots and not really, you know, updating a few things. So we are already at the boss. This is not going to be much longer. This guy is very easy. Strategy for him is very simple. He is weak against Hardman's power, but clearly we don't have it yet. And this is literally all you do for him. You jump over him when he does that, and you just kind of wait and slide away, either under or away from him, just like I just did there, and you will not get hit. And rinse and repeat until he's down. And I shot the wrong direction, go figure. And there you go, Top Man's dead. 1 down, 7 to go. And I think that's another reason why a lot of people tell you to start with Snake Man instead of Top Man is because there's some enemies in this level that stand very low to the ground. They just kind of hop at you. They're also in the next level we're going to. Snake Man's power is really easy to hit them with, so that's another reason why taking him out first could be beneficial. However, when we finally get to him, I'll talk about more why I don't like him and why I didn't start with him. So next we're going to go to Shadow Man because he is weak to Top Man's power. The Top Spin, I think it was called, or Top Spinner, which is the most useless power in this game unless you're using it against somebody who's weak to it because of how it's used. Yeah, you saw that right. That's it. That's it. You can't use it on the ground, you have to be in the air. And here's the one thing I don't like about the Navi thing. Here's Beat telling me where to go, because at this point there's nowhere else I could possibly go, so clearly this would not be just an instant death pit. And just like there as well, like I don't know why they did that. And these are the guys I was talking about that Snake Man's power is easy to kill them with because they stay very low to the ground. And you can see why it might be useful to have his power to kill them, as they can be hard to shoot. Also bear in mind I'm not very... I also suck from time to time. And here's another new thing. Everybody recognizes this guy, or everybody who's fans of Mega Man will recognize this guy. However, this is his first appearance, and at this point you don't actually know who he is. And I believe later on he is referenced to as Breakman. So I'm just going to go for that. For now, we are fighting Breakman, and literally this is all the fight consists of. I don't know if he's weak to any specific powers, but he's really easy in this level. And he's fairly easy in the next level, the next time we fight him. If I remember right, it's probably going to be in Megaman's level. But there are a few levels where the spot where you fight him has like really uneven terrain, and it gets a little difficult because of, well, just because of where you have to stand and whatnot. So yeah, those, oh my god, those grenade guys, they hurt. They actually hurt quite a bit if they shoot you, or if they explode on you, not if they shoot you, they don't shoot. So my recommendation is, if you can't kill them far away, then to, oh man, they actually hurt quite a bit even if they just bump into you, wow. So my recommendation is kill them. If you can't kill them, jump, and hopefully you get over top of them. Because that explosion hurts. No joke, that explosion hurts. And yes, I did just totally walk right into that. If you've been following me at all in my other playthroughs, you know I'm definitely not known for my my pro gameplay. Oh god, that was stupid. Actually, you know what? Top Man's power is probably good for this. Yep, there we go. I don't know why I never thought of doing that until just now. That's kind of sad, actually. That is actually very sad. I never thought of doing it until now. But this part is actually somewhat dangerous. If you rush, you will easily get either knocked into the lava from here, and yeah, of course, in true fashion of platform. Oh my god. Yeah, you will die immediately if you fall off. Yeah, clearly that's what I was doing. I was just showing what will happen if you just fall off there. Like that's I meant to do that, guys. I swear. Oh my god, why didn't I ever think of using Top Man's power there before? That part used to be really annoying. Because I don't come here with Snake Man's power. And yeah, so these guys, once again, I don't know if there's another power that works very well against them. If there is, I don't have it yet. Oh man. And I don't want to try using Top Man's power because you do get pushed a little to the side when you hit an enemy with it, and I don't want to accidentally go off the side. So they take 3 hits. And I'm ready for... I was ready for him, but apparently not ready enough. Whoa, whoa. Okay, for a second there I thought that was just going to charge at me. Alright, so we have now made it to Shadow Man. And this should not take long. I think he dies in 4 hits with his weakness. And his weakness is fairly easy to use on him because he likes to jump. 2, 3, 4. And yeah, I almost took myself out there. Which is the hard part about using his power, is actually hitting things with it without, you know, smacking into them yourself. So now, what do we got here? Do we get... Yeah, now we know we get Shadow Blade, but... Oh, we also get Rush Marine. That's what I thought. Okay. Well, 2 Robot Masters down, 6 more to go. And in same fashion as my other ones, my other Mega Man playthroughs, I'm going to keep this to 2 levels per episode. So that is going to bring us to a close this time. However, now that we have Shadow Man's power, we are going to start the next episode over on Sparkman. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and next time should be, well, should be some fun anyway. Hope to see you then. Until then, take care, you hear. One day I'll get these outros down.